protein coffee, my Primal Queen beef organ supplements, my Rocket nail fuel. I even got the purple one to try. Perfect morning trio. So we are in day one of my plan to hibernate. I woke up, I have like an alarm on my smartwatch that goes off at a certain time, just kind of vibrates, kind of like nudge me awake. And I turned it off and fell back asleep and slept for like an extra hour. Look at me sleeping in, and was nice and cozy and comfortable. And I finally got up and purposely made sure to put on my coziest, comfiest, like house loungewear that would keep me warm, but also remind me that I like don't go out in public wearing this. So remind me that I'm staying home. I am hibernating. I am relaxing. And so put that on and got ready and went ahead and, you know, like made my cup of coffee now. Something that I do every single morning is I always take my Primal Queen supplements, because this is not like sponsored or anything like that. It's just, I genuinely take these every single day, and I think our health is so incredibly important, and these things have changed my life, genuinely. Like, they have genuinely changed how I feel, and so I never miss taking these in the morning because they're that fantastic. And then I like having healthy nails, and so I put on, this is my old bottle, you can see it's all like worn out. I put on a coat of Rocket Fuel every single morning, and so like coffee, like getting my coffee first and then sitting down to take my vitamins and my nail fuel, put those on. It's just something I do every single morning. So I said, okay, I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna come into the office so that way I can turn the heater on in here and get it like warm, but I'm not trying to heat the entire house. I'm just kind of heating this space. Everybody else, Lily got up and she was kind of putting the dishes away, but the rest of the kids are all just kind of cozied up in their bedrooms, hanging out. It's really, really cold. Temperatures have really dropped out here with all of this, so it's freezing. And so everybody's kind of just cozied up doing their own thing. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna come sit in here and I am going to watch a documentary that I've been wanting to watch. Big surprise, it's a food documentary. I love that topic. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna put on my nail polish, I'm gonna take my beef organs and drink my coffee and watch something that I've been wanting to watch, because I'm hibernating and resting and looking for restoration. So day one, I'm at it. To day two of the Great Hibernation Reset. Yesterday was fantastic. I stayed in comfy clothes. I went nowhere. Things popped up where they were like, ooh, can we run here? Ooh, can you go real quick? And I said, do you see this? Nope, cannot go anywhere. It is rest day. I am hibernating, y'all. Come and hibernate with me. But we had a great day. It was nice. It was restful. I enjoyed the evening, snuggled on the couch with my husband, watching a show together, and kids playing around and the fireplace going, and we went to bed and I slept great. That was fantastic. So woke up this morning a little bit later. Again, I'm sleeping in a little bit each day, which is nice. Normally I try to wake up really early so I can get to the office and get really productive, and I didn't. So enjoying some restful and slower mornings. Did put on something a little more appropriate today. I do have one thing that I will go out to today. It's something special for my niece that we've had planned for a while, and I'm literally just going to see her off and come back. So I'm excited to do that. And then our family has a NASCAR event we're going to tonight, which we are so excited about and have absolutely been looking for. So I do have two things that we are leaving, but again, the yeses I made to go and do those, I feel like are kind of adding in to this rejuvenation, this restoration that I'm looking for in this hibernation process. So I was thinking about this last night. I thought I would share. If I want to feel this like luxurious, cozy, rested, rejuvenated, right? Whatever words you want to throw in here, it might help if I define what makes me feel that way. Right? So I was sitting here yesterday in that time again of just resting and not worrying about things and having a little bit of time to just kind of, listen to my own thoughts a little bit. And I was like, well, what gives me that feeling? Like what does that for me? Right? Because we're all different. We all have those things that just, that's the thing that really makes the difference for me. And so what I did is, while on the couch, curled up with my husband watching our show, I pulled out my laptop, so that way it was cozy there with it on my lap, and I pulled up my calendar and made a new calendar, just my ideal day calendar. And I really thought about it. And first I looked at it from a day's view. I'm trying to pull it up real quick, of like, what does that for me? So ideally, if I woke up every morning around this time, right? If I woke up between 7 and 9, I like to brush my teeth, do my skincare, and put on something that feels lovely. Whether it is a comfy, a big old sweater and a big over, whatever it is, but something that I just feel comfortable in, I feel good in. It feels lovely to feel comfortable, right? Like it's just like a good thing. And I always start my morning with a splash of a perfume, right? Something that I just really, really love, and it's very uplifting and kind of elegant feeling. Even if I'm just sitting around all day in comfy sweaters, right? It feels really, really nice, very lovely. And then I said, okay, so after that, I would really like to make sure every morning, I try to do this, but sometimes I forget, when I go out to make my coffee, which I'm gonna do every morning, I'm gonna throw a little protein mix in it and drink my coffee, I wanna make sure that I light my lamp bergers. And if you guys, I have one in here, I lit the one in here too. This is a lamp berger, and then that green taller one you just saw me light is a lamp berger. They're French, obviously by the name, but what they do, they're so amazing because they purify the air, which, especially if you have sickness in the house, or especially in the winter, I think when the house is just closed up more and you just get bacteria that floats around, they purify the air, they cleanse the odors. So any odors you have, we got a bunch of animals, we got a bunch of kids, like they purify all of that, and they smell delicious. Rhubarb Radiance is my favorite. I've tried others, but Rhubarb Radiance ends up being my favorite. And they make the house smell phenomenal. So every morning I want to make sure, remember, to light my lamp bergers. I really only let them run for 20 minutes or so, and then I snuff them out. But to kind of have that, like, I've gotten up and ready, I'm come out for the day, I want it to feel lovely, right? I want it to smell lovely. I want to sit down and really cherish the warmth in my coffee while I listen to my Bible for the day, or whatever it is that, I'm going to kind of sit down and do first thing in the morning, which right now is pretty much listening to my Bible. Yesterday I watched that documentary, and I want it to smell delicious. I want it to feel just clean and luxurious, and really just enjoy it, right? And I thought, okay, and then after all that, I can make breakfast. We usually do like bacon and eggs, and the kids do their farm chores, because again, one of our priorities was making sure obviously our animals are still tended to. And then I went ahead and, put a couple things like, in the mid-morning, early afternoon, we can do a little bit of our homeschool that we're doing this winter. The kids have their co-op classes that they're doing. In the late afternoon, I would like to really just enjoy kind of bundling up and going for a walk around our property. It's a great way to just kind of check our fence lines, make sure the animals are all good, and just that little bit of sunshine that I'm soaking up when it's the warmest that it's going to get all day is something that's really important to do, especially for our health and getting a little movement in my day. And in the evening, I wanted to do things like when I go to get my shower for the evening, I want to light a candle in the bathroom, something that smells good, that I enjoy. And see, smells are a big piece of this, right? Like, I want to light a candle, especially in the dark nights. It feels so cozy to have the flicker of a candle, and get my shower, do my skincare routine, really just, again, like slow down and enjoy and like soak in the lovely and the luxuriousness of even just washing your hair. You know, it can be such a wonderful, wonderful time. And then, you know, move into kind of our evening routine and get ready for bed. But then what I kind of did on a month scale is I kind of looked at it and like, okay, this month or for the rest of the month, what are some things that, like, if I could give myself just one focus per day, because I'm hibernating, I'm resting, what would be the one focus that I could have that day that would make a big difference? So I said on Sundays, I want to have extra time reading and I want to take a nap. That's what I want to do, right? Sure, you have your normal things that you do, but like, I want to like fit that in. Like, so in the mid part of the day, that's the one thing I want to do. I said Monday can be our day where we do our entire week's grocery order. So I have time, I can put it all in a Walmart cart and then I'll just send it in. We'll pick it up on Monday. That's everything for the whole week. I don't even have to think about it. On Tuesday, I want to focus on these photo album scrapbooks that I'm working on. So be sure and you subscribe, turn on your bell notification, keep an eye out for that. I'll probably have to do a whole video on it, but I've been loving it so much. And I got really going on it and then I didn't get it finished. And so I was like, you know what? Tuesday, that's what I'm doing. That's the only thing I'm doing on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, I had some, what did I end up setting for Wednesday? I don't even remember. I had a couple things that I was like, okay, that could be like a Wednesday thing. I could go ahead and take care of that. And Thursdays, I want to redo my manicure. I use the Rocket Fuel system. It gives me amazing manicures with healthy natural products. They easily last me 2+ weeks, and I am hard on my hands. And so I was like, you know what? Thursday, so really every other Thursday I could do it and I would still be more than good. I want to sit down and just take a little time. And that's like my one thing. If I can check that off, I feel good. I did tell the kids Friday, we'll do some family something. Like, we'll have some special something that we're going to do, whether we're going to watch a movie together, maybe we're going to go out and go for a walk somewhere, whatever it might be. We're going to do that on Friday. And then Saturdays are a special day because they are the day that I do one-on-one coffee dates with my kids. So we rotate through our kids. My husband has a day where he does something special with them. I have a day where I have something special with them. We go out, we have coffee, and just enjoy that. And I added on to our coffee date that while we're at our favorite grocery store, I am going to pick up some fresh flowers to have in the house, because fresh flowers in the house always make everything better. So the point of all of that being was, yes, it's important to hibernate. I'm loving this just like rest, this nothing, this openness, but giving myself a few parameters to, especially morning and evening, fit in a bit of that feeling of just loveliness really does like anchor the day in. And then having one focus each day of like, that's going to help me feel rejuvenated. That's going to help me to feel more restored, more refilled, just like ready to take on whatever's next, because I'm nourishing those pieces that have been so neglected. So you notice there's not like anything real like heavy, do all this, do all that. It is just really lovely, and all those things that I really enjoy so much and I just never really get to because life's hectic. So if you're embarking on this journey with me, I highly recommend sitting down and thinking about your ideal day and some anchors, even if it's something like putting on a splash of perfume, lighting a lamp berger, you know, lighting a candle when you get your shower in the evening, not forgetting to take your supplements each day so that way your health continues to improve even while you're just sitting around and resting. Little things like that make a difference. And then kind of look at your week as a whole and say, okay, if I could focus on one thing each day, what one thing would really make a difference to me
that's the only thing I could get to that day, I would be like, ah, this is lovely. This is fantastic. Life is as lovely as we choose to see it. So let's continue to choose to see the loveliness, especially in this wonderful time of cozying up, drawing in, and hibernating.
Coffee, supplements, rocket fuel to make my nails grow strong and healthy, grip, the base layer to my manicure. I'm gonna do this color, dual on top to seal it in, and then these drops are fantastic because they literally dry everything in like a few seconds. So going to take my supplements, continue drinking my coffee, do my nails, and maybe put on my audio Bible and just sit, relax, and enjoy. So we totally had the best time ever at our NASCAR event tonight. It is not even 7:30 yet. That clock, the battery is dead, but I just looked on my phone before I started recording this. It's not even 7:30 yet. I am bathed, in pajamas, electric blanket on, heater going in my room. We're off to bed because yes, we went and we did something very, very fun, and now back to hibernation. I'm going to sleep. At the end of the week, it is going fantastic. I am feeling so much better. I love that I gave myself kind of like a daily focus. I think that has been helpful, including today, where I put in last night a entire week's grocery order. So feed 14 people. Well, we really feed like 12 people daily. A couple people kind of do their own thing. But anyways, large family, feeding everybody. Being able to put in a grocery order for the entire week so that I don't have to think about it, stress about it, worry about it, have to keep running out, realizing we forgot something. I love that I am able to just like put it in. I'm picking it up now. We will be done and set. And then I told the kids we would go pop by the library today and pick up a couple books for everyone to read in our hibernation time. So far so good. Really enjoying it. Everybody's like sleeping in a little more, going to bed a little bit earlier, and it's like you can feel that like healing is happening. Healing that we've all needed. Me, my husband, the kids. I really think we're starting to notice it, and I appreciate that. So, grocery pickup order, library, and really nothing else on the docket today. I have so unbelievably enjoyed this past week, just being intentional to have this time of hibernation, of rest, of just time to be in the moment in a way that is just like relaxing and refueling. I don't even know. I noticed some things though that I wasn't quite expecting. Some results I've had from this week that a little bit different than what I thought I was gonna get. And if you would like to know exactly what I have found, be sure to watch this video right up here, because I thought I knew what I was getting into. But then this was kind of that deeper piece of it that has me a little surprised and definitely a little more encouraged. So I'll see you all over here.